Yeah, drown out my problems, let me point up and up his magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Brooklyn Beats. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Mike 50. Right. Mike 55.
Here we go.
Check 43. Switch. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Here we go, get off the field.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Check. Crunch. Check. Bravo. Lucky.
On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
Great job, D.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get in the weight room.
Hey, check 20. Watch 24.
66. Pull it. Pow.
Right there in the middle. 55.
Watch the screen.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Zoom.
Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike. Come on, D.
Mike 55.
Here we go.
Check.
Fitzpatrick.
Check 55. Mike. Right here.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
51's the mic. Yeah.
Tight ends on the Lucy.
You got 3 down.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. 2nd and 5. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You run. Alert flare. Hey, switch gears.
Let go.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Single.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
64, weak 5.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
Go.
Hey, orbit.
31's the mic.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
31's the mic.
Switch up.
31.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll roll him out right. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
5. Ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
10 Lobo.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey.
Recon, 132 fighter.
I got him. Watch the edge. Watch twist. Shoot. Watch.
Hey, high 7. Hey, rocket. Leaf river.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Jackson with a pick.
Okay, baby.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. Third down here.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Here we go. 70 ending. Get a roll. West.
Be afraid of me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
You're not going anywhere,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Go.
Who do you want? Who do you want?
Live it.
55. Check. 55. Mike.
Ricky. Hot 7. 55.
Go.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Motion.
Great stone. Come on. 55.
It's our time. It's our time.
Let it go.
First down, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I'm here all day. Yes. Mike 40. Watch the run. Watch the run. 40's the Mike.
To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
22, check, Bubba. 22, check, Bubba. We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no. Let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40.
Fitzpatrick again.
It's just me and you.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
I got you.
Mike 55. Mike 50. Yo. Hey, eat. Stop your whining.
Any weapon.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
It's our field.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick.
Hey, it's our house.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 55.
He can't hang.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Pick it up.
Rush in. Go. Rush in.
Mike 55.
I got one.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check 6-6, bullet high.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Kill.
Look at me. Door, bravo. Hurry up, get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey.
On play action, they'll throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Check 52. Now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Fitzpatrick under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
That's how we do it,
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And his kick is good. And it's 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Got it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A 1st down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
I'm scared.
Protein spell.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Shoot.
He'll look to throw. He finds Beckham complete.
We want it.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
8 read.
51, Mike, 51.
Right here, right here. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Let's go.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Tim Williams makes the tackle.
Easy work.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Right, Delta.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
Hey, exit.
Rip right, rip right.
5.
Second and 9 now.
Check 56.
And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Keep playing hard.
It's a gain of 10.
Come on, set.
So from the 39
90,
now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Wahoo. Check 61. Matchbox.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Shift.
80 weapon. Ready.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
Hey,
3rd and 5.
New draw Corker.
Joker. Check.
Hey, Charlie. Big River.
Looking to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Get it.
They'll run for it with Barkley. Oh, what a juke into space. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. At this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
At the 18-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 40.
Squeeze.
Well, hey, we're going Mike 40. Stay with you, man.
Hayward. Check. 40's Mike. 40's
Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Demir Bird, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, good move. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Mike's 40. Mike's 40. Target.
To throw again. Fitzpatrick. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah,
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I smell fear in that offense.
2nd and 11. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throw caught here by Bird. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Go!
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again, it's Barkley. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
65.
Go, go.
53.
Yeah.
Mike.
It's fine.
Now back to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Dumps this one off to Mack. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
No. Off.
Smooth. Be grip.
They'll set up a throw.
Check me out.
The pass complete. It's Bird. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Demir Bird. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2.
Skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he has paid it off in a big, big way.
Barkley unable to get away on the first down run as he'll be stopped for a loss of a couple. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Tight ends left. Tight ends left. Hey, we got 3 down.
Let's go.
They'll go to Barkley again. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Mike 52.
Go. 52's the Mike, boys. 52.
General West. Snap.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Mike 55.
Mike can't block me. You can't block me. 36.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hatchet.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
He's coming.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now, 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Bring the bass bird.